Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In general, and the key word is general, in general, when someone is not asked a question but feels the need to make a statement on an issue that was not asked about, usually it means two things, could mean two things. One, the person is an idiot. And the other one, the person plans to do something about the issue that he was not asked about yet, but is not going to disclose yet the goals, the aims, the outcome, the plan. This is my understanding of the world at this point. And we're talking about Romania. Romania is not asked about this question that I'm going to discuss in this video, but feel the need through its prime minister to make a statement, which is Romania will not send troops in Ukraine under any circumstances. If you think that's true. Well, we'll find out. Time will tell. Nobody asked Romania that. Or did they? Well, if nobody asked, why do you feel the need to tell us now? Now, Romania is a country, under my impression or assessment, assessment, that Romania is a country under occupation. Occupation not by France, Germany, Great Britain, United States of America, stay the fuck away from me, but under the occupation of the interests harnessing the named countries. And through those countries, Romania is moved to the left or to the right, stopped, pushed forward. Romania is under political occupation, economical occupation, cultural occupation, and military occupation. I start by default with these realities. If you can see these as realities in Romania, I have a few options. I would attribute to you an age below of 16. Maybe you haven't been around the block yet, or maybe you live in denial. You don't like it? I don't care. So I start from that premises. You can say they're wrong, I say they're right. It's just you have to see NATO troops, what is in your media and what culture is promoted. The politicians go and talk to the other guys over there. And economic, what do you produce? All these four aspects are owned by outside interests. Now, why would the Prime Minister of Romania, Mr. Ilie Bolojan, make a statement like that? Is it because they are told they will have to, and he comes and assures people because some people already broke the news and say, no, we won't do this? Is it because of the way I call it, the mountain slope model, which is you start no, and the decision was already made to be yes in time? Or what? Okay, let's read this article. And I will tell you what I think could happen. Remember, the Baltic states, Latvia, Estonia, Lithuania, Poland, Romania, maybe the Czech Republic nowadays, are the primordial or primary candidates to be activated by the interests to have their nations destroyed by Russia, as Ukraine has it as we speak. So let's read the article and the statements. Russia Today. Oh my God, the people who always lie, correct? 4th of July. NATO member rules out sending troops to Ukraine. Romania will, and I'm quoting, under no circumstances join the conflict militarily, Prime Minister Ilie Bolojan has stated. I personally guarantee you that if someone in the West wants Mr. Bolojan to say something else, the opposite tomorrow, And if Mr. Bolojan does not want to do that, then I guarantee you that Mr. Bolojan flies away from the position of Prime Minister of Romania. I guarantee you that. So he will soon either say the opposite, little by little, and he will claim a circumstance, or he will be removed. Why? Other person will do it for him. Remember, the Prime Minister is a person who is nominated by the winning party. The majority party in Romania who won the elections, majority meaning the party who made a coalition in case he didn't get 51%, they say we're going to have this person nominated for the position of the Prime Minister, and he's going to go to the hearings, and the Parliament will vote yay or nay, da sau nu, if the Prime Minister passes the motion of becoming Prime Minister or not. They confirm him or not. That's how it's. He's not elected. Got it? He's not elected. He's just confirmed, sent, nominated by the party, and the people in the parliament say yay or nay. Anyway, Bucharest will not deploy troops to Ukraine under any circumstances. Prime Minister Ilie Bolojan has said, although I didn't read this one yet, just so you know. Although he indicated that the eastern flank country will continue to gradually boost its military budget to meet NATO demands and align with a broader EU militarization agenda. That means we're going to buy your product. You know why? Because you give us the funds. So this is the way it goes over there in the European Union. The European Union, Romania produces jerk off. So you don't like that? No problem. Go in the Romanian store or go to Romania and you pick Romanian-made stuff. Now, I'm not talking about bread or some milk, right? Some Romanian stuff that Romanians are building. And you're going to find out most of it comes from outside. And it's bought by Romanian companies with European money that are transferred to the Romanian budget. So the banks or the European, whomever, gives loans to the Romanians so they can buy the products produced somewhere else, and they follow the orders and they get indebted. That's how the racket works in Romania. The biggest employer in Romania is the Romanian state. Like in States of America, you may claim, right? But hey, we're capitalist. We need bureaucracy. So Romania will do this. Romania will not send troops yet, but I guarantee you at one point we'll shoot Russian missiles possibly and drones inside Ukraine to protect us, the Romanians and the Americans, by protecting the eastern flank. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to punch you in the face. I will use a okay. I'm not gonna. I said I will not punch you, but I didn't say I will not do something else. Or I'll not slap you, or poke you in the eye, or grab you by the balls or by the pussy, whichever comes first. You know what I mean? Like that, yeah, like that. All right, nasty, I don't give a shit. Let's go further. A group of European NATO member states has 4 months been exploring the formation of a potential force for deployment to Ukraine as part of the so-called coalition of the willing, ostensibly in a post-conflict peacekeeping capacity. That is NATO legally being in Ukraine, the exact reason why Russia is in Ukraine. One of the main reasons. Russia has repeatedly warned it would treat any foreign forces fighting alongside Ukrainian troops as legitimate targets, saying such actions could escalate the conflict. Speaking during a live interview with broadcaster Antena 3, CNN, you see, Antena 3 is a Romanian media outlet owned by CNN in Romania. That means Antena 3, very important media outlet over there, will say everything what is in the interest of CNN, will parrot the agenda of CNN in Romania. But hey, we have free media. On Thursday, Bolojan addressed a wave of disinformation suggesting that Romania might become militarily involved. I didn't read the article. I already knew that that's why he felt the need to come and tell us this information. And I'm quoting, "We are not sending our young people or children to war." You know what? Can you read my friends, English-speaking, whatever, Americans? Water, can you believe that? I'm gonna poison myself tonight with water. Okay, so you see, this is present tense continues. Continue. So that is, it's an action that occurred sometime in the past and it's continuing right now. So we are not sending our people. I want to see will not. And even if they say will not, an action that will start in the future and end in the future, it's a future, right? They will not necessarily honor that. The Americans said many things they will not do, like send tanks to Ukraine, howitzers, Patriot systems, HIMARS, airplanes. All of that was already sent. So someone lied. They changed their mind. The circumstances changed. And the Romanians and everybody else accepted them. He said, dismissing such claims as unfounded and emphasizing that the country position remained unchanged. And I'm quoting, Romania under no circumstances is considering participating in the war. You see, under no is considering, is not considering under no circumstances now in the war, not before, not now, and not in the future. You understand? However, Bolojan argued that an Eastern flag country, Romania, should gradually increase defense spending. We can't afford to rely on the idea that others, including the US, will ensure our protection without us contributing. That means protection tax. These guys talk about protection tax or fee. So natural and so normal, it's unbelievable. All right, so what does that mean? Under no circumstances. Well, let's see what can these guys do. Let's say they are the way I think they are. And probably they are planning, probably they are under the pressure of some forces in Europe, not from America, in Europe, to be activated to go and do something. And these guys are saying, no, 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 not yet. Right? But if the pressure continues, the Romanians will, with enough this and all that, they will do it. And they will find a circumstance. And you know what they will say? Things changed. Yes, that was then. But now things changed. Like in America, I changed my mind. I love you today. I don't love you tomorrow. Why? I changed my mind. America. Right. It happened not in the context, but it happened to me. I changed my mind. What do you mean you change your mind? I just changed my mind. And I'm supposed to accept that. Smack. If that would have happened to the person or the persons, they would not change their mind so easily. But hey, that would be assault. So what's going on here? That's one. The other one, maybe these guys are saying this as the mountain slope model. You know how it is. The decision was already made in the past already. And then they try to tatonează, to see how things are with the public, how the public reacts. And then they say, no, we're not going to do this. And then maybe, look what the Russians are doing. Maybe eventually they will say, God damn, we have to. Self-defense, whatever reasons they're going to give you. What I suspect they will do, when the Russians will attack Reni or other, let me show you, port cities on the Danube River that borders Romania, unfortunately, and is located right here. See, this is Ukraine, right there. So when this is the Danube River coming, cutting Romania in two. Here, small part of Dobruja, and going around like that. So when this is the Danube River, you see, comes here, goes around here, it becomes the border between Romania and Ukraine, even though this is Romania, but anyway. And it goes like this, and then goes one, and then goes two, and there's three arms. They go one, two, three. Yeah, three. Okay. All right. So three arms. So when the Russians will attack Ismail port and Reni, and there's some debris or drones will enter towards Galați or Tulcea in Romania, the Romanians will say, well, we have to defend ourselves, and we're going to shoot in the Ukraine territory, over the Ukraine territory, the incoming Russian missiles or drones, because we're afraid they're going to hit Tulcea, or we're afraid they're going to hit Galați or Brăila, big cities, okay? And we're going to do this exactly what the Poles said in Lviv and Lutsk, The same thing here. But the Russians told them, if you do that, we are going to hit whatever you use from your country. If you use airplanes taking off from your country right here, we're going to use the airplanes and the airfields. If you use entire defense system or defense systems from here, we're going to destroy them, attack them here. Don't do it. You're going to be at war. So this is what these guys were way ahead Romania with being imbeciles. But now Romania wants to catch up right here. This is what's going to happen. And the Romanians, this incident will occur, imaginary or in reality, and the Romanians will say, we have to respond. And they will respond. An accident, or we had to because it was coming towards us. And then the Russians will hit us, the Romanians. And the Romanians will say, oh my God, see? We were in self-defense and now these guys are aggressing us. Under no circumstances, in the dumpster right there. That's what's gonna be. And I guarantee you, if they already talk about it, that means, there's no smoke without a fire. And I didn't read the article, just so you know. I usually don't read articles. Like 99% of the time, 99.9% of the times, I do not read the articles before I make videos. And I don't edit them. Why? Because I know what I'm going to say. Just looking at them and reading, I can interpret it and shut my mouth and tell you what I want to say, and I keep inside what I don't think YouTube allows me to say. Got that? Yeah, I'm very well trained. Let's put it this way. I don't make mistakes. If I make a mistake, I stop the video. And that happened maybe 25 times, and I made what? 12,000 videos? I don't edit videos. Maybe I edited 20 videos in my whole 3 years that I've been yapping around. Well, what can you do, man? I mean, professional training and professional... anyway, so here it is with the Romanians. Romanians, if they receive the order, they will do it. And probably if the order was already received, they are trying to build stamina with the population. Good luck to you. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Russians will have no sympathy. On the contrary, probably they will be attacking Romania with a glee, with a big smile, grin, like they are waiting for the Poles to make the same mistake, or the Estonians, or the Latvians, but the Latvia or Estonia, these two guys. Lithuania is a little bit, doesn't have a border, but I think it has a border with Kaliningrad. So it has with Kaliningrad as Poland, but not with proper Russia, but Estonia and Latvia, I know Estonia has a border with Russia. I can remember if Latvia has. I can see it here. Let me see. Yeah, Latvia has a border. Lithuania doesn't have border, and Poland. But Latvia and Estonia right here. This is Estonia. This is as Latvia. This is Estonia. This is Belarus here. This is Ukraine. This is Russia. So here Russia, This is Lithuania, this is Kaliningrad, this is Poland. Kaliningrad, this is Russia, right by the Baltic states, by the Baltic Sea. Then you got this Lithuania, then you got Latvia, and you got a little bit in the corner over there. I can drag it down over there. That's Estonia over there. So these guys are the main candidates, together with the Poles who wants to really want to get this territory, and the Romanians will be activated just to bring more energy and blood to the some in global interest war in Ukraine. And gonna be Ukrainians, they're no more. They're gonna get Romanians. They're about 17 million at this point. The Poles are about 40-some million people, so they're gonna get some fresh blood. I'll be watching. I'll be here. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.